is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. This evening, the camper to this divisional round. It's our visitors and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts again. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Scott. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's good. Eagles.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. I mean, how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. And now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of them?
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. And
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside, defense.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Huskies move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Eagles 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And in motion is Smith. Very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Punt formation for the Eagles.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Huskies offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Carter. He had 2 sacks last week in the wild card round, and he's got another one here. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
On the play. Recovered by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
And an Anchorage first down. First and goal. The 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Bates' kick is good. And the Huskies extend their lead to 10-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Past the 45. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Huskies offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, Goff. He connects with St. Brown. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
second and 1.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And an Anchorage first down. First and 10 at the
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Goff. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the second time. We're trying to get something inside the 10. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Backed up to his own goal line. Hurts. Short pass. He's got count to Terra. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5. But that is enough for a first down.
Eagles first down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be third down. Trimmer. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. To the air again, Hurts. He gets that to Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Hurts will try it again. First down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
They'll take over first down and 10.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing, Goff. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And this is Drake May. He was on target all throughout the day. This one of 6 touchdown passes on the afternoon. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the LA Rams. And it's Kyron Williams. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Rams are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. What to do following the sack? It is third and long. Throwing here is gone. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
47-yard line. Brings up third down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Eagles first down. First and 10.
Well, out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Gain on the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
31-yard line.
Now Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end Sanders. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Eagles first down. First down.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
One more time, they try Barkley. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A return now from the 4. Wow. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Huskies offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with first down. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Now Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
That's another Anchorage. First down.
Now Gibbs. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Yards. That's another
Gibbs is down. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. From the gun, it's got. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. On 2nd down, Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In confirmation for the Eagles.
But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The Huskies offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good. For Anchorage. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is gone. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now give to Gibbs, running right. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. On 2nd down, Goff. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and less than a yard.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. It is Huskies. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Here we go. First and goal.
First down. First down.
Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. You can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Huskies. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Now, second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 30.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Third down.
Third and long for Hurts. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up fourth down. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
For an Anchorage. First down. First and goal. 9-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for our visitors. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.